We're pretending that airplanes in the night sky like shooting stars. I can really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now.
Hey guys, this is MalMal, and this is my first official DunzoGirls gameplay commentary, and I'm honored that I'm the first girl to post one of her own videos on the DunzoGirls channel. Now, for my first video, I figured I'd go ahead and let you guys kind of know a little bit about me, how I got into gaming, the games that I play, and how I got into commentating, because the subscribers that are from my channel already know this about me. So I figured it's a good place to kind of start off and let you guys know who I am and what you can expect from me. Now, I'll let you guys know a little about the gameplay before I get into any topics. The gameplay is a game of Search and Destroy on Modern Warfare 2 on the map Scrapyard, and I went 11-1 in this game. Now, I love Search and Destroy. I think Search and Destroy is probably my favorite game type in Call of Duty, and that's just because it's a very tactical game, and you have to be sneaky and sort of have a strategy, and it's one of those games where you really have to pay attention to what you're doing, and you can sound whore and listen to your surroundings, and I don't know, it's just a really, really fun game type, and it's not a repetitive game. Literally, every game of Search and Destroy that you play, depending on the people that are on the other team, are going to make or break the game for you. You may get stuck in a game full of super, super tryhards. You might get in a game with trick shotters. There's those annoying little kids that camp in the spawn with the riot shields because they think it's funny, but it's really not. And that's what makes the game exciting. Besides the fact that you have to be tactical and know what you're doing, that's what makes the game exciting and fun. And also whoever you're playing with. And I always play with a really good group of people. And in this game, I'm playing with the Deluxe 4. If any of you guys know who he is, he's a commentator that does sort of like funny type videos. So we've got the Deluxe 4, Get Pickles, Twit Twit, who's also a commentator, and the G18, who is another commentator. And as you can tell, I like to play with my commentator friends, and that's not really, I don't like discriminate. I don't play with only commentators. I play with my subscribers, my followers on Twitter a lot of the times. And I also play with my friends that I had before I even got involved with YouTube. It's kind of hard to balance all your friends once you get into this, because a lot of the times your friends that you played with before YouTube feel left out, and they feel like they're not, I don't know, a lot of my friends, I think they feel like they're not good enough to talk to me anymore, and I hate that they feel that way, because it's not true. I really would like to talk to them more. They just don't ever invite me to parties or anything. They don't make an active attempt to talk to me. But I don't know, maybe I'll try and talk to them a little bit more so they're not left out. And because I really do enjoy talking to a lot of people. I'm a really friendly person, and I like having lots of friends. So I need to start balancing my friendships a little better. Now, anyways, on to the games that I play. I play a lot of games. I own a lot of games. I own Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops, Call of Duty 4, World at War. Those are my first person shooters. And then I also have Halo 3. And I also own Fallout New Vegas, Dragon Age 2. I own Forza 3. I'm trying to think of what else I own. I think I have a few more, but I can't really think of them right now. Guitar Hero Metallica. I'm really good at Guitar Hero, honestly. I'm pretty good at Guitar Hero. Um, so those are the games that I own. Oh wait, I also have Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. That's what I forgot about. I love Assassin's Creed. I'm so excited for Revelations when it comes out in November. So those are the games I own that I play. I usually am only on Call of Duty, Black Ops, and Modern Warfare 2. Those are the games I play the most of, and it really just depends on what my friends are playing and what they invite me to, and so yeah, those are the games I'm usually on most of the time. Now, how I got into gaming. I've been playing games pretty much my whole life. I grew up playing, the Super Nintendo was the first system we ever had. So I grew up playing Zelda, Donkey Kong. Well, no, Zelda wasn't on the Super Nintendo, but anyways, Donkey, I almost said Zelda again. Donkey Kong, Mario, those were the games that I grew up playing. And then we ended up getting a Nintendo 64 a few years later, and that is when I started playing Zelda. And so Zelda is my favorite game of all time. Nothing is ever going to change that. That is my favorite game ever. And then we moved on and got other systems and all that. When I first got the Xbox, I got the first Xbox. I forget when it was. It was a few years ago. My cousin came to my house and she had rented Morrowind, which is the third game in the Elder Scrolls series, and she brought her Xbox. And I sat there and watched her play that game the entire weekend that she was at my house. And after she left, I decided that I needed an Xbox and I needed Morrowind. So for that Christmas, I asked for an Xbox and I got an Xbox. And I also got Halo 2 and Morrowind, I think, for Christmas. So I was really, really excited about that. That's when I first got into Xbox. Not just gaming, but Xbox. And then, of course, a few years after that, Xbox 360 came out. My brother and I got one to share, which didn't last very long. And I got Oblivion, which I love Oblivion. It's my favorite, um, one of my favorite games. I've played it through so many times. I've beat the campaign like 3 or 4 times, which that's a really long campaign. It requires a lot of playthrough time. I've got all 60 achievements for the game, and I would honestly play that game through one more time. I kind of miss it, actually. I wish I wouldn't have sold it. I sold it about a year ago for Battlefield 2. And I didn't even really play Battlefield that much, so I kind of regret that decision. So that's when I got into Xbox 360 and like serious type gaming. I started playing Call of Duty back when World at War was out. That was the first Call of Duty game I ever played. So that's basically how I got into gaming. Now, there are a few games that I'm really looking forward to, and the games I'm looking forward to the most are Skyrim, of course, which is the fifth game in the Elder Scrolls series. You guys should definitely check out the trailer to Skyrim if you haven't yet, because it looks like an amazing game. And even if you haven't played the Elder Scrolls games before, you're probably going to want to try this game out. And of course, there's Modern Warfare 3. Don't know about Battlefield 3. I've never really been a big fan of it. And then Assassin's Creed Revelations, like I said. So anyways, guys, that was my first video. I hope you guys enjoyed the commentary and the gameplay. Look forward to my next video, and make sure you check out the other DunzoGirls videos. My name is MalMal2011, and I'll talk to you later.